It is day 13 of March Madness. I'm here with my magic circle, and we are going to do a little mini magic circle workout inspired by the one leg kick exercise. So to get started, we're just going to do a nice little, I'm going to call it the cat warm up. We're going to set our magic circle out in front of us. We're going to put our hands on the magic circle, and we're going to push down into the circle, drop our head, round our back, take a nice little arch. And then you're going to do a little extension, a little arch in the other direction. Drop the head, round the back, push into the circle, and then lift the head, pull your shoulder blades together, and reach your hips behind you. Just one more of those. And we're just gently, but don't press too hard. If you press too hard, you might knock that circle over. Drop the head around the back, and then lift the head, hug the shoulder blades together, reach your hips behind you. All right, next up comes the real fun. We are going to take that magic circle, just kind of put it right above your heel, so it's kind of right on that Achilles, and see if you can squish the magic circle between your butt. For me, it's kind of that spot where my butt meets my leg in my magic circle, but everybody's going to be a little different. Hold it there, extra fun. We're going to come down to all fours. And I want you to see if you can push the floor away, abs pull in, keep your back nice and stable. Pick up that leg that has your magic circle. Can we lift the leg? You're just going to see how far can you lift the leg without having to move that hip around in space and lower it back down. We're going to shoot for 5 of those. All right, so focus on keeping your body in that nice kind of plank-like position. Sometimes it feels like it's going to move on you, so you got to adjust it. Lift and lower, lift and lower, and then we're going to do one bonus one. We're going to lift, try to keep those hips squared away. 5 times I want you to squeeze heel to butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower it back down. Go ahead and just take your circle out. We're going to readjust and do that little series on the other side. So find a spot, see if you can wedge your magic circle in, low butt to right above your heel, or where it works for you. All right, find that nice stable spine, push the mat away, and then we're going to start with just, can we lift the leg and lower the leg, trying to keep those hips squared away. As the leg lifts, keeping, to me it feels like I have to keep rolling my hip forward so that it doesn't want to overly lift up. Lift and lower. We're shooting for 5 of those. One more time with the bonus, right? We're going to lift it up. You're going to hold it up there, and you're going to squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then lower to come back down. Okay, now we're going to take that to our mat, laying down. Kind of a similar idea, different position here. Let's start, whatever leg you started with, do that side first. See if you can find kind of that same spot. I want us to lay with our forehead kind of on our hands for this, and I really want you to be able to feel like you're pushing your pubic bone and your fronts of your hip space down into the mat, because I don't want our hips to lift on this. I want to keep them nice and anchored. And then we're going to do that same lift and lower, right? Let's shoot for 5 of them. Let's do that same sequence. So we lift and lower. It will feel like a ton of work, maybe not a lot of movement, right? You're going to feel that work in that back of that leg and your glute. Probably going to feel that nice stretch in the top of your thigh. That's a bonus. Lift and lower. I think we're almost to 5. Let's do our last one where we lift up, hold it there, squeeze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower it back down. And then, of course, we got to switch. Do it on the other side. So we'll take it over. Take some moment to find your spot on there. Now, if you're doing this and you're having all kinds of problems with the magic circle, you can always set the circle to the side and pretend like you had a magic circle. I promise it will be just, maybe not quite as good, but just as good. It'll still work and you will feel the work. Okay. Forehead on your hands. Hips are anchored. You're pressing them in. And then you're going to do that lift and lower of that thigh. When the thigh lifts, you're still pushing the front of the hip space down into the mat. lift, lower, lift, lower. All right, we're holding on this one. We got our 5 little squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then lower to come back down. All right, now we're going to take our circle out in front of us and use it to do a little bit more traditional version of our one leg kick. So I'm going to hold the circle, just kind of have my palms pressing in. I want my elbows way out in front of me. So they're not here, they're not stacked. I really want them out here. I want to feel like I'm going to squeeze the circle, drag my elbows toward me, and pull myself up. Like, this is a lot of work just to be here. With my legs, the thighs are lifted, they're hugging together. Again, this is work just to be here. And then we do our kicks. Inhale, kick, kick. Exhale, kick, kick. The body position doesn't change. The only action here is that bending of the knee. Kick, kick, and kick, kick. We're pressing those hips forward into the mat. Check in. Have you sank down? Lift yourself back up. Squeezing into that magic circle always helps. Kick, 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 kick. Let's do 2 more on each leg. Kick, 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 kick. 1 more time. Kick, 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 kick. And then you get to roll all the way back down. Let's just come up to all fours. Hands on the mat. Take a little cat. Push the mat away. Drop your head round your back. Lift your head. Hug your shoulder blades. Stick your tail out. Do a little arch. Let's just do 2 more of those. Drop the head round the back. Push the mat away. Lift your head, roll into a little arch. Last one here. Push the mat away, and then just let yourself roll all the way up. And then we are all done. Thank you for joining me again today for some magic circle fun. I'll see you back tomorrow for more.